Okay, I think we are live. And of course, in true Microsoft Age of Empires fashion, they released the patch like half an hour ago. So all of the games that we had to watch are pre-patch, which means Capture Age won't play them. If you're in here, let me know if the volume is good. I think today we'll have to do something a little bit different. And maybe watch some high elo games together. We've got a few to choose from. If you're in the chat, come say hello. Volume good? Okay. So I'll wait for... Sounds good? Okay, perfect. Hi, Daniel. Welcome to the live stream. Like I said, if it's not internet issues, then it's Age of Empires. They released the patch literally like, half an hour ago? And so all the games that I have on my Capture Age just absolutely don't work. Daniel, since you and Rebecca are the only ones here, let me know if there's a game that's on the screen right now that you want to watch. Otherwise, I'll pick something. But yeah, it's... Hi, Hunter. So to everyone joining... Hi, Jonah. So to everyone joining, I know the title says High Elo Rage Forest, but literally half an hour ago, the new patch dropped. And all of the games that I had saved up to watch, all of the recordings, everything is unwatchable now because I am operating on the saved games are all from the previous patch. So we'll watch some games live. There's a couple of high elo players. I mean, Hera's playing right now. We can watch Hera play live. Hi, Brian. I mean, he's taking on Ozone. Ozone isn't bad, and I guess we'll be able to see the new Gambeson's technology and all of that good stuff. Rogers told me that they're going to send a technician, and we'll see what that technician says, if they can somehow boost the internet here. But they couldn't help me right on the spot. I'm using a router. So they not very helpful when you don't use their direct, you don't connect directly to the modem. So guys, let me know. Do you want to watch Hera play one-on-one? Because again, if you're joining just now, the good people at Microsoft or whoever designs these patches dropped the patch literally minutes ago. So we're now in the next iteration with Gambesons. So all of the Rage Forest games that I had planned for us are no longer watchable. Oh yeah, Wi-Fi extender, one of those little boxes you plug into the outlet of a wall. So let me know. I didn't realize Hera was playing, but Malian's Inca could be Malian's Incas could be an interesting game. Yeah, I mean, unless you guys want me to try to find some I guess like lower ranked matches. Actually, wait, what am I clicking? I need to click spectate. So let me know, do you guys want to watch? I'm these are some pretty good players, by the way. On Arena, Margugu, Sito. I mean, this is HGB is also not a bad player. You guys want to watch a 4-on-4 with the new patch? Unless I can try to find Arena. There's a Black Forest, but it looks like it's a low elo Black Forest, or rather, yeah, 500. Walnut, Jewel, Bulldog. Let me know. If I knew how to make a poll, I would make a poll, but there's only 7 or 8 of us watching, so I leave it up to you guys. What's the Vox Populi say? You guys want to watch one-on-ones that are high elo? Like this? Oh, Hera's no longer playing. Okay. Okay. Well, we missed that opportunity. I'm glad we missed that opportunity because that looked like it was a 15-minute game. But let's see here. Prisma, Sicilians, Lithuanians. That could be interesting. Or do you guys want to watch some random games from just the spectate tab here? I leave it up to you guys. Oh, there's going to be a lot of infantry civs in the future. I tried to look at the... You're indifferent? You know what? Let's watch this high elo one, this 4-on-4 arena game. And see... Hi, your mom. Yes, we are. Take a look. We basically, as you can see, I've been practicing a little bit. You guys have put it into my head that you want to watch me play. So I've tried the Cumans in a little bit of a 1v1. But yeah, your mom, the new patch dropped literally, look at this, literally half an hour ago. And so all the games that I had, all of the... various Rage Forest games are no longer watchable. Even if I click show spoilers, we can see, I mean, how long they are, but none of them are actually watchable. So let's take a look at this. We are doing live games today. Again, apologies. I hate to be misleading. Is it me or is this base really small? Kind of seems like this base is tiny. Oh, game is paused. See if we can fast forward that. Let's take a look at the teams. Blue, gray, teal. We'll call these guys Team West. You know, this happened to me before where I what's it called? Was basically had all these games lined up to watch. And then an hour before the cast, they all were unwatchable. But in any event, ooh, Bulgarians. Imagine the Bilbo Baggins and the Gambison upgrades. They're, but guys, one thing I will say, I did have the wherewithal to go and reinstall all the mods, the small tree, the relics, the building foundations. Whenever somebody actually builds a building here, we'll see the foundations. So yeah, so apologies for the misleading title. There it is. It was misleading up to, it wasn't misleading up to about half an hour ago. But let's take a look. We've got Maggie as the Great Chinese, Adam as the Portuguese and teal. I am Fury or Im Fury, I don't know how to pronounce that, as the Dravidians, and HGB as the Bulgarians in blue. Opposite, we've got Shulk as the Bohemians. I think we've seen him in some Rage Forest games. Sito as the Vietnamese. Margugu as the Burgundians. And Toin Toin as the Incas. Okay. Let's take a look at the map. Let's zoom out. A few patches of trees here and there. How many relics? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 relics on the field. How many dangerous animals? 9 snow leopards guarding the center of the map. Brian, I wish we had Jerry. I had 2 Jerry games lined up, and unfortunately both of them are now unwatchable entirely. So I don't know. This is not the first time the developers have released a patch right as I'm about to cast or record a video. I mean, my next couple of videos for the next couple of days, the daily videos, are all from the old patch, and they're still pretty damn good games. So I think I'm going to keep them. Even without the I mean, I took a look at the new patch. Tell me what you guys think. Aside from Gambesons, and aside from a few little tweaks here and there, it seems that a lot of it has to do with the research time with, or at least the Civ balance parts of it have to do with research time and certain upgrades applying to certain units, like tower shields applying to Genitors, for example. I guess if you've got a Berber on your team. Let's see what the players have seen of each other. It looks like a pretty damn big map, though, by the way. So, yeah. Okay, should be a lot of fun. Let's see who's next to who. We've got the Bohemians the gunpowder people against the, oh no, the infantry people. We've got the Incas opposite the Chinese. That might be interesting. I think the Incas might have a decent time. Oh, you know what? Maybe we'll watch some CBA games. The old Castle Blood. Jonah, remind me, what's the Spanish change? For some reason, it's not popping into my head right now. Teal is already pinging here. I guess they want a 2v1 orange. Toin toin. Oh, right. Sorry, guys. It's going to take me an evening or so. I've printed out the actual... Yeah. I printed out all the actual changes, but I have yet to, like, sit down and go through. I know they've been out there and discussed for a few weeks, and everyone's made videos, everyone from the Viper to Ornlu to Spirit of the Law, but until something actually comes out, I generally tend not to review it. Whether you think that's a good idea, bad idea, I just don't know if at the end of the day the final product is going to look exactly identical to the release notes, because they do release the game a little bit early, and then people play it, and then they still take input from people. Missionaries with longer range? My god, why... I thought the Spanish needed to be nerfed. Why are they buffing them? Look at this hodgepodge. We've got literally every player here, except for who? Except for Toin Toin. Where's Toin Toin's scout? Oh my god, his scout is dead. Okay. That is why the scout is not part of this. We've got a 3-on-1 happening. Right by the watchful gaze of a snow leopard. Yeah, so again, I do apologize. I know the title does say Rage Forest, and believe me, I would much prefer to watch Rage Forest. The games that I downloaded all had the Viper, this Jerry. Yeah, so you think they kind of tailored it to the pro players as opposed to like the average players of the game? Oh, Conquistadors got their... that is actually a good nerf. I mean, skirmishers are a nice counter, but you need a lot of them to counter Conquistadors. It's not a 1-on-1 ratio. I don't even think it's a 2-on-1 ratio, to be honest. I think you need a lot of skirmishers to get rid of conks. They just fire so powerfully. Okay, people starting to head up to feudal. Looks like the last two members should be there in about a minute. Last to go up is Green, our Dravidian. Population 27, highest on his team, so he's going up with a nice villager lead. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. I mean, I say this as a caster of pro games. It's if that is the case, if they are tailoring it to the pros, it's you know, it's like the whole discussion with Flemish Revolution, which, by the way, I have a video in the works in the next couple of days. I'm planning to release it. I am just working on the graphics about my thoughts on Flemish Revolution. But I feel like it's the controversy there where, you know, the pro players all say one thing, but the pro players, yeah, sure, they bring the eyeballs, and they're the ones who, you know, kind of carry the game publicly. But there's a lot of players out there. There's tens and tens and tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people playing this game. Yeah, Brian, exactly. That's, you see, guys, this is unfortunately the problem with watching a game live. I don't even know if I can fast forward. They're just pausing it. I don't know if it's going to stay paused for another 20 minutes or so. But in any event, having fun chatting. The Vikings are back now, yeah. Like I said, I need to get into the nitty-gritty of it all. But at the end of the day, 70 changes. A lot of it, I like a lot of the changes they did to the non-civ specific thing, like the pathing of villagers, the whatchamacallit, the monks, for example. But man, 70 changes is yeah. Sorry guys, yeah, this is why kind of watching games live. Okay, we're back ish. I think we're back. Okay. Oh no, I am incredibly, don't get me wrong, I'm incredibly excited about the new changes to the game. I think it's going to add a completely different dynamic, and again, as a caster of the pro players, I'm excited to see how the pro players handle all of this. Oh yeah, Brian, you like their new they're basically like Keshiks. But correct me if I'm wrong, it's only when they attack specific units, right? Oh yeah, Jonah, a lot of people have... Oh yeah, the game is glitching out a little bit too. Okay, in any event, our Bulgarian moving forward with a Krepos, but yeah. The button. The infamous button. I'll keep my my thoughts, play my cards a little bit close to the vest or the chest. I think both of those expressions are right. But yeah, I'm not a fan of deleting any kind of technology, but anyway, I hope you guys find the video I make interesting. There's a lot of players, so the players are coming at it, you know, when Hera makes a video or the Viper makes a video or Jordan or Nilly, when they make a video about a certain specific upgrade, they're coming at it from the view, of course, of a player. And Jonah, just like you know, you're a player of the game. Your opinion is formed based on your experiences playing the game. Other people like Spirit of the Law. I don't know if Spirit of the Law plays or if Ornlu actually plays as frequently as the players, like the, you know, Hera, the Viper, etc. So their opinions are a little different, or at least they come from a different spot. My video is going to be completely from left field. That's why I'm saying I hope people enjoy it. It's a bit of a quirkier analysis and take on the button, based mostly as a history nerd. Yeah, you see, Jonah, your mom, there's no consensus, which is what that's the awesome part of it. Oh man, look at, by the way, Maggie tiefing Tointoin's gold here while this Krepos. Oh man, is this game gonna be over in 5 minutes? Is Yellow planning on helping his teammate at all, our Vietnamese? He's in castle. You can get some of those elephants out if he wants. What's his resources? He's got no stone at all. But we'll see. The Bohemians in castle. Well, where was it? I forget if it was a Rage Forest game, but we saw the button used recently in the last couple of days. I forget exactly specifically which game. I think it was a Rage Forest game, not a deathmatch game. It must have been a Rage Forest game, but it was used unsuccessfully. Oh god, another pause. You see, guys, this is exactly why I don't cast live games. Even though, again, I'm having fun, but man, is it frustrating. I can imagine for the players. I mean, I've disabled chat just because I don't know what the hell these players are going to be talking or saying. Sometimes it's in languages that I don't understand, which is pretty much 99.9% of languages. So, are these birch? Oh man, you rarely see birch these days on the map, especially since we do Rage Forest. But anyway, for now, let's take a look at what's happening. Gray is pushing into orange. Orange is a mangonel out. Beyond that, 41 villagers to the 34 of Gray. So Gray's going to have to get the villager count up if he wants to at least put on consistent pressure. Otherwise, he's going to eventually collapse, and Orange is going to be able to break the contain. He's got 300 food. But the problem for him, take a look at the wood count for our Chinese. 53 wood. Producing one more villager. Man, is it annoying when the games get paused. And let's see it to the south. So it definitely looks like Team West is the one trying to initiate the pressure. We've got 2 Kreposts, a few scouts healing inside. Blue's villager count 30, Red's villager count 40. Yeah, so naturally this puts a bit of a timer on these attacks. Otherwise your opponent's just going to grow so much. Doesn't look like there's a lot of room. It looks like the bases are quite tiny, except for some players. I mean, look at Yellow's base. Look how much room in the back. And then look at Red's base. There's literally no room for him to escape. Yeah, Jonah. By the way, you know Leary did the exact same thing to Hera, apparently, in the earlier stages of NAC4, right? I didn't see it personally, but there's chatter, or at least a mention of it in the casting, that Leary actually used the button successfully against Hera in the earlier stages. I don't know if it was in the preliminary rounds or in the show match or something, but Leary did apparently use the button. Oh, Brian, okay, I'll pivot away if it's giving you trauma. Castle trauma. But so far, it doesn't look like the Krepos is going to accomplish much at the moment. It doesn't look like there's a follow-up. There's no... looks like Blue is actually pivoted over here, so... I don't know what the hell the point of this really was. He got him off gold, which, as the Bohemians, is good. If they're going to go gunpowder, they need a little bit of the... this sparkly stuff. It was the group stage? Yeah, Dylan, what's up with that? 12 likes, 12 watching. There should be a lot more likes. I mean, I like this by Gray to teeth the resources, but again, Gray's villager count 40. His opponent has 60. So it really is only a matter of time until Orange just expands beyond this contain. And same thing happening here for Blue. Blue's stuck on 38 villagers. His opponent's at 54. That's 16 villagers. That's what? 40% more villagers? And even though he's lost the monk, even though he's his town center is being attacked, there's no way he can reach the villagers repairing it. This castle is accomplishing nothing. Although it does find a nice little angle here. This mangonel might want to delete 1 or 2 of these walls. You've already been breached. There you go. But now the villagers can run forward, and there's nothing here to defend this mangonel. Oh, Chukanu's instead. Let's see it. Yes, your mom. Every single person hit that like button. We are watching live games, not Rage Forest games. Because, again, if you're just joining us now, the developers in their esteemed wisdom decided to drop the patch literally half an hour ago or an hour ago. And all of the Rage Forest games that I had were basically unwatchable now. And see, this is what I mean. Blue, instead of just following up and attacking one player, has spread himself very thin. These Krepos aren't cheap. And so what's his stone? Where's his stone? He must have exhausted all of his stone at home, right? Now he's going to get the stone here, but that's going to get exhausted as well in the meantime. And now Yellow's getting a castle up. I mean, don't get me wrong. The location of this Krepos is fantastic. He gets the town center on the left. He gets the town center on the right. He denies the primary gold. And by the way, the town center in the center. But the castle's up. By the way, the funniest... Okay, so if you think that the changes were basically the catalyst for some of these changes were pro players and it's designed towards pro players, I have an easy way to disprove that. because they changed the murder hole technology. And as we all know, pro players are absolutely allergic to murder holes. So they never get murder holes. Because I think the second they do, they just light on fire. They melt into the floor like the Wicked Witch of the whatever in the Wizard of Oz. Snow leopard attacking here. Okay, our Dravidians starting to move forward. By the way, keep an eye out on the upgrade part of the screen. I'm trying to catch Gambesons here. I mean, look at this. The only thing I'll say, I mean, I've been very critical so far of the push out of gray and blue, but I will say that their side is taking no damage whatsoever. Adam here, as the Portuguese, is basically having the time of his life. This is like playing against AI on like easy mode. No one's attacking him. He's got plenty of resources, plenty of space. He's expanding at his leisure. But in come the Dravidians. Yellow not helping, purple not helping. I wonder if they're slinging their teammate, the Wicked Witch of West Compton. Did the Hindustanis not get a tech nerf? One sec. Like I said, I did a very superficial review of this right before this stream. I was basically in a bit of a panic thinking, what the hell am I gonna do? No, Hindustani's got no changes. One town center down, a second town center down. Okay. I mean, my comments before were all predicated on Orange actually putting up some kind of military infrastructure. He literally, 96 villagers to 48, has double the villager count of his opponent, but all the villagers in the world are not going to help you accomplish anything. Rattan archers, no defensive upgrades on them whatsoever. Who is stuck in castle? Orange and blue of all people. Here we go. Our Portuguese moving forward. Conscription heavy plow. Where is Gambesons? Still, I don't see the extra pierce armor. I don't like this castle by blue at all. I mean, I guess you've given up the pressure here. Your Krepost is down. Our Bohemian has Trebs out. Burgundian vineyards. How many farmers does purple have? 48. Okay. Not a small trickle of gold. But paladins are out, and orange deleting his wall here. It looks like orange is trying to rebuild. Did he manage to sneak out villagers? Yeah, there's a small little amount of villagers making their way south. Repos continuing to protect this high value stone. By the way, is he he's out of, and he doesn't have any more stone. He spent all his stone on what, 3 Kreposts here, 2 Kreposts down here. There's no stone out on the map. I mean, a few small piles of it. Oh, well, never mind. There's one right next to his base. Okay, there you go. This is the game of the players doing the opposite of what I think they're going to do. And what the hell is Toin Toin doing? Why did you not put up a resistance? You've got 1,300 gold, 2,500 food, and 1,100 wood. You are Incas in Castle Age. You have some options here, especially when your opponent is just going ranged. You have some pretty damn good skirmishers you can upgrade at the moment. Chukanus, their armor upgrades are terrible. We'll see if our Vietnamese can save the day here for red, and if our Burgundian can save the day for orange. Take a look at this. They're building a nice wall of defense, north-south corridor. Where the hell are these villagers going? But now our Bohemian moving out. Oh, we're getting elite. Elephant archers. Does anyone have gambesons? I mean, this must be played on the new patch, right? Okay, I'm trying to see if anyone has infantry except for our Portuguese. Okay, literally no one has infantry. What about now? They are moving ridiculously slow. Okay. Our Burgundian is going to try to save the day here with these paladins, and looks like green has been dislodged entirely. And these, oh, sour loss of these armored elephants. 4 of them pop out in the middle of nowhere. Try to attack a few skirmishers. The paladins swarm, and they are now dead. Rattan archers here. Look, if any unit can take on, any ranged unit can take on the Chukanus, it's, you know, the Rattan archer is not a bad choice. Fully upgraded. I think they have 10 pierce armor. So they should be able to tank a little bit. Treb unpacking market for orange. And look at that. Orange is still in his base. Still mining gold. Love the 2 different mining camps. One on either side. Blue pinging over here. This is the battle of the counters here. Halbs and paladins, skirmishers and elephant archers. Paladins clean everything up. This is still 5,000 HP of paladins. They need to surround these elephants yesterday, and they will wreck them. Okay. Rattan archers seem to have zoned out these Chukanus, who are now so angry and depressed they're attacking a wall. Okay, finally, turn around. Let's see who wins this. Man, how little damage Chukanus do against Rattans. This is what I'm talking about, that high pierce armor. And that's it. No more army for gray. Blew the bankroll. Trying to, there it is. There it is. You see it? You see it at the top left of our screen, Gambesons? Finally. Let's see their pierce armor jump up. What? Sorry, am I misreading Gambesons? I thought the armor was supposed to go up. Oh my goodness. Oh shit, sorry. I'm a complete idiot. It's militia line units. He confused me. He's got only spearman line units. I completely forgot it's militia, but like I said, Bulgarians with the Bilbo Baggins upgrade already. Now with the extra +1 pierce armor. Yikes. Luckily for Team East, our Bulgarian doesn't have a single militia line unit out on the field. By the way, what the hell happened to all the paladins? Where did all the paladins go? Fully upgraded skirmishers here for our Bohemian. Elephants still 7,000 HP. God, they're so weak, but they're so tanky. A few bombard shots are going to try to help out here. But take a look. Team East has weathered the storm, and now there's just a massive outflow of units everywhere, taking contested resources out on the map. Are you guys fully upgraded? Yes, you finally are, you Rattan archers. And this is going to go very badly for these paladins. They're going to destroy these halberdiers and pike, but they're going to all die. This is way too much elephant. I don't even know why the elephant is retreating. The paladins are in the castle firing zone. What are the upgrades on these guys? One more defensive upgrade needed. Okay. Oh no, and now our now Maggie is gonna get slammed. This is a lot of Rattan archers. 69 for all you meme lords out there, and they are all clumped. Oh man, imagine there's one siege onager somewhere that just tries to sneak in here. One shot and all of these guys are dead. Elite skirmishers from our Chinese, backed up by organ guns from our Portuguese. What's in here? Oh, this is where the paladins are. They're all raiding, but they're raiding in the middle of 4 castles. Yikes. Talk about a one-way trip for this suicide squad. Yellow expanding out onto the middle of the map. Citeau using almost all of his stone here. Oh, God. I mean, if the elephant archers were here, this would be a brilliant play, right? But they're here. They're killing everything. Still 7,000 HP or so? No, now it's 10,000 HP of elephant units. But our Chinese has collapsed. What is orange doing? Nothing. 43 trade cards. Wow, they take so long to die. Purple needs to focus more and more. Howard is his resources, and terrible resources. But he's got 40 paladins. Oh, look at orange. He's been biding his time, getting up that elite eagle warrior. Does any... Okay, here we go. Let's see it. All right, this is the first time I'm seeing Gabisons in action. There it is. Look at those stats on Bulgarian infantry. For God's sake, this is just unholy. 9 melee, 6 pierce. They might as well be Teutonic Knights. Wow. I am definitely here for the change of meta. I love that there's going to be more infantry play. I think we definitely need that. Although with more infantry play, rest assured you are going to see a massive growth, I think, in Teuton and Japanese. Aztec. Okay, what the hell is this? Why are they attacking that one little tower, that post? Our Chinese has been saved? Where the hell are these 100 rattan archers? Oh, they're afraid of engaging with the organ guns. 8 range on the organ guns should outrange them, right? Or the same range. Oh, he's gonna lose a bunch of villagers if not for the shitty accuracy of these organ guns. Oh yeah, I knew somebody would like that 69 comment. Okay, so Team East has pushed, but they have pushed as far as they can for the moment. The map literally divided in half. Look at this. I'm in the middle. I'm scrolling down. The map is literally divided in half. The problem for Team East is how the hell do you handle 44 elephant archers? The answer for Team East is rattan archers, 10 pierce armor against a unit that does 11 damage and no other bonus. I don't know what unknown -3 is. That must be part of the new patch against siege units, right? But in come the Eagles. They're not a bad response with their 8 pierce armor. Oh god, remember guys, two-handed swordsman +8 against Eagle warriors. So they've got 9 melee armor, and Eagle attacks on a 13. No relevant bonus. So 3 damage per shot. Oh man. And then the two-handed swordsmen are just able to wreck. Yeah, your mom. Anything that buffs infantry, I'm a big fan of. I think I told you guys earlier on, maybe a stream like a few weeks ago, when I was starting to play this game, did I hate infantry. But now I absolutely love infantry. And there we go, rattan archers here. Together with the Eagles should take down these elephants. These elephants literally do 1 HP of damage to these rattan archers. So he doesn't even have, with 38 elephants, he doesn't have enough to one-shot a rattan archer. That's how bonkers they are. Green pinging up here. What is he trying to tell Gray? Expand this way? Attack this way? What an absolute mess. Arena games, man. We are 50 minutes in. I still have no clue who's winning. The scores are literally 600, 700 points apart, depending when you peep the right side of the screen. Thanks to HGB's early game aggression and Maggie's, their team is a little bit ahead, but now we've got Imperial skirmishers. Man, imagine a team with Berbers and Vietnamese, Imperial skirmishers, Genitors. Well, I guess that would be a little bit of overkill, right? Uh-oh. Portuguese pike in the house. Literally, our Inca has to retreat, although already has... Oh, man. How many trade carts now? Okay, only 47. Only 14 eagles. Remember, the eagles, they now no longer cost 20 food and 50 gold. It's 25 food, which is potentially a big deal. That's a 25% increase. That's one thing about Age of Empires, you know, it's +1 attack, +5 food. Oh, that's not that much. But when you look at it from a percentage standpoint, oh man, these light cav are gonna get destroyed. These Imperial skirmishers are doing nothing. They're attacking on an 8 against a unit that has 6 pierce armor now. But remember, you're still gathering the same amount of resources, so if things cost 25% more here, 10% more there, man, does it add up. Not in the early stages of the game, but definitely in the later stages of the game. Oh, these eagles have to close in on this siege. They're doing a fantastic job. Our Portuguese getting decimated here. Oh, a little bit of friendly fire there does ultimately get those guys. Okay, I don't think you need the bombards, just keep plugging away. And all the Portuguese aggression at the north side of the map has disappeared. He is left with a bunch of halberdiers here. 33 Bilbo Baggins, two-handed swordsman. Brian, I love those things. I love the laughs in. How the hell do you effectively deal with 34 elite elephant archers with Gambeson's augmented Bulgarian two-handed swordsman? That is just crazy. I mean, if Blue wasn't spamming, if Blue wasn't feeding one unit at a time, this would be potentially deadly for Team East, but he's throwing it a little bit, I think. I don't like this tiny amount of units being spammed forward. Let the elephants tank for a bit and then, you know, try to charge in with a bit of a bigger army. Eagles are inside the Chinese base. This is absolute revenge for what happened in the earlier part of the game. Thanks, Jonah. Appreciate you stopping by. They are chasing trade. Oh, he dropped off the trade right before he died. That hero trade cart. See, this is what I mean. Why are you throwing away these units? Look how slow they die. My goodness. Our Bulgarian is switching into cavalry, it looks like. The map is on fire. Man, this is all just one big open killing ground. Rattan archers wasting their time on a siege onager. Let the eagles handle that. But Orange's base is slowly being ransacked. At the same time, he is ransacking his opponent's base. How many idle villagers here for Gray? Oh, I get 34 idle villagers. Yikes. Absolutely yikes. And the stalemate continues. The scores still 700 points apart. I love close games. I absolutely love it. Now the elephant archers are back up to 10,000 HP. Our Burgundian light cav is trying to make some kind of difference here, but in comes Blue. The elephants need to come in. Hurry up. Waddle your asses faster. Oh man, look at the HP on the bottom left of our screen. Look how slowly it's going down. I mean, admittedly, he's fighting elite or Imperial skirmishers, but still. Oh no. Portuguese infrastructure starting to fall, but though it looks like our Chinese has stabilized, not through any effort of his own, just by virtue of having these town centers. How many kills? 2 on you, 3 on you. 5 on you. So yeah, Gray was not really putting up much of a defense. He's got no army except 4 scout cavalry. Oh man, 4 scout cavalry at the hour mark of the game. But Orange, look at this, has managed to get up a bunch of castles, has more town centers everywhere. 55 trade cards, 60 elite Eagle warriors. Let's see if they've got fabric shields. Yes, they do. Action to the south, action in the center, but take a look. Team East slowly. This is a lot of Hafnitzas. 10 of them on the field of battle. 110 kills on them. Wow. The push slowly, tile by tile, inch by inch is continuing. But now Bulgarian Hussars are out. Red is going to need some kind of meat shield, and Purple is happy to oblige, although Purple on the wrong side of the archers here. These Hussars might do some damage. Nope. Gap opens up. 10 Haufnitzes have now become what? 10 Haufnitzes. Those Hussars didn't get a... No, they... right as I say, didn't get a single one. They get one, but in come the Elfin archers. One more down. Another one down. And that's it. 3 of them bit the dust. Guys, you may be getting issues with YouTube. It's telling me not enough data. I think it's because these populations are so high. I'm just kidding. I think it's just an internet issue. It should pass in a minute or so. Wow. And now Team East has been pushed back. What the hell happened to all the Imperial skirmishers? There's only 4 left. Let's pivot north and see what the hell the Vietnamese Incan combo is accomplishing here. Okay, so Inca's raiding Teal's base in the trade route, although not as quick as a trade cart. Gray, with his villagers, is running south. He's got a town center here, 2 town centers. Wow. Yeah, too many elephants on screen. Wow. Yeah, Brian, I guess with the extra armor that they get. Oh, man. Well, that was a fun first game. Let's take a look at the stats. The kill count here must be insane, right? You'd like to think so. Actually not that high. 1,000, about 2,000 a team. Actually, no. Chinese didn't kill very much at all. Somehow our Incan killed more than double the amount that Chinese killed, even though he was dislodged. And look at this. Look at the trade. And let's see if the Chinese was slinging. No, he received. Maggie received more resources. Okay. Oh, man. Again, these replays. So let's take a look. So what do you guys want to do, by the way? Let's leave it now that there's more people in the chat. Do you want to watch some high-level one-on-ones? I mean, there's some pretty good players on right now. You got Heart and Fire. Hera, new pouch is out. King of the Desert grind starts now. So Hera's queuing into a game. On the other hand, if we go into here, let's see if there's any user-generated content. No. So tell me, guys, what do you want to CBA at the end? Let's see. No, unfortunately, I don't see any. Usually, with CBA, there's a little gold star. There's King Tay, which I know Kotel Khan loves. But that still doesn't have enough players. We can wait a minute or two and see if something pops out. It doesn't look like anyone's playing any 4-on-4s right now. Does this, by the way, let me know in the chat. Does this icon indicate that these people are playing on Xbox? I mean, it looks like there's a... There's a person whose name is Polenta. Oh, man. Nomad Free-for-All. Tingis Nong Pradu is playing against... Wow. Against 7 AIs. 5 of them are Turks, a Byzantine, and a Spanish. Let's see what we can find here. No, still no. Black Forest and close. Black Forest, but not the Eminence of AOE. That is quite a name. Let me know in the chat what you guys want to do. You want to watch one-on-ones with high elo players? The AI. Oh, okay. So let's see how that let's see if he's still playing Nomad Free-for-All. At least we know one thing: if it's a Nomad Free-for-all with 7 AIs, there's not going to be any pausing. Oh, geez. Sorry, guys, one sec. For some reason, it's showing my toolbar. There we go. Okay. Which one is the human being? I think red is the human, right? Thing is... So where is red? What the absolute heck is this? What is going on? Okay, we got Osman. Surrounded by, looks like kind of but not really upgraded Cav archers. Is he gonna thief some of these? Are these neutral? This looks like a scenario, right? With one villager, he is building a house. Okay, now he's building a town center. Let's see if we can fast forward. Let's see what the hell's going on to the south. We've got Gurmian. Blue looks like the Byzantine. I was going to say controlling the ports. Green, who for some reason we started watching right in the beginning, the Turks. Turks on this side. I'm surprised it didn't have that star. Dylan. Never one to shy from a little voyeurism, you know? Let's see what his vision is like. So he doesn't know what the hell is out on the map. He sees purple here. This is a free-for-all. Although it looks like, take a look on the right side, it looks like some teams are allied with the others. It looks like blue. Oh, God help me. I don't know what any of this is. Green. Only red and purple. So you have Osman here in red. And then you have Osman's followers in purple. I guess if you bring Osman here, something happens here. Then you've got who? Orhan. And a few Hussars upgrades. Not heavily upgraded villager. Roaming around. Guys, you want to watch this? I feel like this might be like a 5-hour game. I mean, he's starting with 3 villagers. He's queued up a whole bunch. Oh yeah, red definitely has a hero unit. Osman. Okay, he's got the ability to fish here. I don't see anyone really attacking anyone. Okay, we'll give it a minute. Yeah, you see, this is, you know, let's give it 5 minutes. Some scenarios, you know, they tend to accelerate very quickly. Others are incredibly slow. I mean, I'm going to zoom out. Look at the detail on the map. It's a beautiful map. I suspect something happens with these guys, these Osman's followers, when Osman reaches here. Oh no, uh-oh. Breakdancing villager. I mean, he's already got 13 food in his basket. Oh, Lord. He is breakdancing such a storm that he is kicking up leaves. Yeah, let's give it 5 minutes and see what the hell happens here. For now, he's exploring. Will he take the followers as sheep? Yes, he does. And now he's protected. Now he's escorting the sheep back home. These are royal sheep. These are breeding sheep. These are not for eating. Oh, look at that adorable butt waddling. Look at that tail. These are not just your average sheep. They need an escort. And Green is going to teeth him. Oh, Green is going to teeth him, but immediately reclaims the red sheep. Oh, no. Where are you going? Okay, berries have been exhausted. There's another berry patch over here. Definitely ate some bad berries. Now purple is pinging down here. What the hell? Okay, 6 more Cav archers. Even worse upgrades than these ones. They're +1/+1. These guys are at least +3/+2. Why are these guys have worse upgrades? 420 HP on 6 of them in lieu of the holiday coming up. Brian, I feel like we're all on a bad trip in hallucinating. This is a very interesting map. I don't know what the purpose of this map is. Here, guys, give me a sec. Oh no, we can't. Whoa. All right, let me know in the chat. You want to stick around? I have no clue what the hell the rules are of this map. I don't know what the triggers are. I don't know anything here. Do you want to stick around? I mean, he's up to 9 and 4 makes 13 villagers. But okay, never mind. I thought these were royal sheep. They definitely had a royal escort with these Cav archers. And what? I don't understand what's going on. Turk seems to be allied with green, yellow, and teal, and purple, and blue. I don't know. Yeah, these are like Joe Rogan berries, the psychedelic berries that he eats before he goes elk hunting. Speaking of elk hunting, got a few deer here. Yeah, you know what? What do you guys think? Yeah, exactly, Dylan. Oh man. Okay. Let's I mean, oh, look at this. Now we see the objective. Locate Osman's estate. Destroy 3 Byzantine castle. Bring Osman to one of the Turkish. Oh, wait, 1 second, guys. We've got 4 minutes left to form an alliance. Let's see what happens when we form an alliance. Let's wait 4 in-game minutes. That's what, divided by 1.7. Let's see what happens. I mean, there's a count. Oh no, that's just a standard counter. Okay, let's take it to the 18-minute mark. If something exciting happens, we'll continue. Otherwise, we will leave Tinga, Usnan, and I can't make out the third at Pradu to have fun. By the way, Tinga, if you do end up seeing this by some fluke of nature, please do comment. Let us know, what is the point of this match? Did you create this map? Is this a map that someone else created? Ooh, we're down to 1:54. Shit's about to go down. Dylan, make sure you're back in 2 minutes, because that's what apparently when things start happening on this map. He's exploring. I mean, he's not... Okay, so these aren't enemies yet. So by the way, orange is the Spanish. And the only units the Spanish have are these 6 war galleys. Not even galleons, just war galleys. Are they protecting? Or are they getting ready to attack the Byzantine? We will find out in a minute. If you're joining and you're expecting Rage Forest, and instead you're wondering what the hell is going on, no, you are not on a bad trip. Today we are doing random online games. Hopefully we'll find a CBA as well. But so far, because the patch was released literally half an hour before I went live, all of the Rage Forest, all of the Deathmatch, all of the Black Forest games, all the 1v1 games I had ready for casting are no longer watchable. They are part of the past, man. I'm living in the past. Okay, so it looks like we're approaching the 18-minute mark. Okay, so nothing really happened. Defeat Kandar, defeat Koreshi. Okay, yeah, screw this. Sorry, Tingaus Nong Pradu. As fun as that was to watch. Let me just exit out of here. Let's see if there's any anything. Fishing ship attacking. So no Rage Forest just yet. Let's see who's playing on the 1v1s and see if I mean, Hera's playing. I like this jeez, it's kind of glitching out. What is happening? Why is it changing their name? Oh, we've got a 4-on-4 Nomad. Team Hispanic America versus Team France. I mean, I would watch this, but take a look at the Elos. What do you guys think? I mean, Cito alone has more Elo than half of these teammates combined. Or what about Hideout? Oh, these teams are actually pretty more I speak English, I swear. Pretty evenly distributed. Lord Invidiatis does have the highest Elo of in the game. What do you guys think? Ozone? Where is Oh yeah, he's also from Colombia. I like this website, the AOE2Rex.com. Let me know. Do you guys want to watch this, or you want to watch some low Elo games? I don't want to step on any other casters' toes here, but it seems like there's potentially some interesting low Elo games. Oh, look at this. The combi team is taking on Cataphractos, Penis Shape, DS, and Chap 1. And then we have a Hideout with some players I've never heard of. Or do we want to watch just a basic... Oh my god, what a name, Dengue Fever. Noob Master 69. Man, I miss these low Elo games. Juan El Farmacologo. Okay, this guy's definitely a drug dealer. Franks against Huns could be interesting. Their Elos are sub 1,000. Low Elo? How low do you want to go? I mean, this one looks pretty good. Sub 1,000. Let's keep going. See, do you guys how low do you want a limbo here? Oh, QWERTY. The keyboard. Zorro del Desierto, the Zorro of the desert. Okay, more 900. Hamole versus Aliki. No rating, no ranking for either of these players? How is that possible? Are they brand new? Gopstar versus Franco. Ethiopian, Lithuanian could be interesting. Oh, it means pharmacist? Okay. I thought like in English, pharmacological is generally kind of slang in TV shows here for like a drug dealer. Like, oh, I'm in pharmacology, wink, wink. Kubo Nito. Guys, I'm trying to find like a really, really low elo. Brian, this means orange pages, right? Oh, wait, no, I clicked on the gray metal. Why am I not seeing any elos of any players? This is so annoying. You know what? Let's see the Frank Huns. Yeah, let's watch this one. Oh, man, look at this. How sour is this? I know it's from a different version because you released the patch unannounced half an hour before I started live streaming. Joining spectator lobby request pending. They have to approve? Okay, forget that. Oh, never mind. So what are we working with here? Arabia. Yellow pages. Naranja is orange, right? Let's see here. Frank's in purple taking on the pharmacist. I don't know whether to be to laugh at the name or be scared of the name, the pharmacist. Let's see. Let's see how these players do. Purple exploring with a goat. Exploring with his sheep. Doing a bit of a swirly pattern here. Not exploring the back of his base. Blue, on the other hand. Okay, he's located his ostriches. By the way, has Purple seen his ostriches? Yeah, he's seen them here. Let's see if we can fast forward through the early stages of the game. Hi, Javed. Welcome. Unfortunately, you're joining right as I get an error message about the internet connection, so don't go anywhere. You might experience a bit of a drop in quality for the next 30 seconds or so, but that's just it's part of the fun. I'm kidding. Okay, scout. Look at the route that Blue took. Forget the direct route. Man, he did not want to run into any kind of discovery by his opponent. Purple, too. Looks like he went out of his base and then, whoop, went north. Saw some gold. Pivoted east. South. Saw the ostriches. Oh, and now he loses the scout. Sour loss here. Now the villagers are confused. Should we celebrate? Should we do something? We just killed. This is a lot of villagers on food. 13 villagers on food. 16 on food. Oh, there's some berry ones here too. This is a lot of food for our Huns. Okay, never mind. Pivots. I like that. Purple trying to wall off in a very interesting wall off position here. Making use of that house he built originally in the opening seconds of the game, and he manages to get his opponent's scout also. By the way, what the hell are these? I saw both bases have them. What is that? Carpets, I know. Rugs, I know. Palm trees, I can kind of figure out. I've seen a tree before. Ooh, WTF is this? Is this just a pile of sand? Okay. Purple walling off the back of his base already, going for that. Forget the primary gold. that's literally 10 tiles away from your town center. He's been watching my casts, and he knows if you wall off far away from your town center, you best have a villager there to defend. And that is exactly what he does right as he hits feudal. Both players now in feudal. The wall off attempt here, villager relaxing a little bit after her efforts. Our Frank immediately plops down a stable already up for our Hun. Slowly hoofing it. Brian, you think the CAB in Juan's name stands for caballero or caballo for horse? And you think he like practices with the Franks? I'm just using this as an opportunity to practice my Spanish, which I think, as I told you before, tengo 20 años que no hablo español con un otro ser humano. Not a single person I know speaks Spanish. Okay, got 4 army supply to 2. Purple is housed. How is he planning on rectifying the situation? It doesn't look like he is. So both players leaving their ostriches unattended, ungathered. Do they actually stick their head in the sand? Okay, come on, do it. Do it for us. Do it for us on the live. Ruffle your feathers. Oh no, they're just pecking. Blue, look at the balls on this guy. He does not care at all about raiding. He's got a spearman. The spearman has shin pads, which I've never noticed before, and he is here to protect. Why would he be worried? He's the one putting on the aggression on the other side of the mat. Purple not even responding, although now getting a surround. Oh, it's a football team? Oh, so it must be intentional then. Okay, moved very far back in his opponent's base. Okay, purple not housed anymore. And look at how purple. Good job for purple walling himself in so quickly. I mean, we're at the 15-minute mark of the game, but doesn't look like blue is planning on doing any kind of follow-up pressure. And now these scouts are stuck in here. It's only a matter of time till they make a mistake and the spearman finds them back home. The pharmacist with an interestingly placed barracks, let's put it like that. Right next to the wood line. I guess he wants to defend this wood line. Stable in the middle of nowhere. He's 100% Argentinian. Okay. Primary gold is nice and secure in the back. Primary gold a little bit in the forward position. Oh no, will he open the gate for his enemy? No, he does not. Garrison the villagers, garrison the villagers! Oh, lost opportunity. Okay, spearman does get a poke. HP down about 50. Purple needs some map vision. I mean, you've already gone this way. Where are you going? I don't think this is auto scout. I think this is he's got some path in his mind. Okay, never mind. He turns around. He realizes, uh-oh. Ruh-roh, I made a mistake. Turns around. Managed to get him. His bones will join the bones of this ox. I mean, I'm hoping it's an ox, or not some kind of dragon. Bleached bones in the middle of the desert. And here we go. Counter aggression here. The vulture circling above everything sees it. Waiting for some bodies to disintegrate. Okay. Not a bad job here by Juan to get these villagers garrisoned. I think they can come out. I think you're safe now. Okay. The pharmacist, despite the one being... How do I put this? Despite being the one who's putting on early game aggression, I feel like blue is playing the more conservative player here. Spear for a scout. Oh, gets surrounded, and now these villagers are very much free to turn around and fight. These are still just basic scouts, no upgrades. Oh, the villagers choose one particular scout. In comes a spearman. Poke. 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 And that's it. One last scout alive. 1 kill for him. How many kills on these guys? 1 kill for them. Oh, no, guys. It's telling me the stream crashed. Are you guys still able to hear me or to see the video? I think it's back up. Man, anyone watching this, first of all, anyone watching this live is probably just as pissed off as I am about the quality of the internet here. Anyone watching this back after the fact must be wondering, why the hell does he keep talking about internet? And why the hell is his internet so bad? It's 2023. He lives in Toronto, Canada. The internet should be absolutely amazing. You see it fine? Okay, so yeah, it came back up. Look at purple. Our cavalry civilization Frank. Moving out with +1/+1 spearmen. Okay, I guess he's expecting a big cavalry push out of his opponent. His opponent also going spearmen. So guys, we have 2 of the most powerful cavalry civilizations in the game currently engaged in low friction spearmen on spearmen violence. +1/+1 for purple, 0 upgrades for blue. Although, does he need them with these villagers? Do they at least have loom? Yeah, at least they have loom. And now he's in castle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Purple must be reeling. He's got 700 gold, and he's producing spearmen and scouts. Okay, distracting these spearmen with a few villagers, and out comes the knight. 2 knights. Still have to be careful. Oh, where are you guys going? The attack is over. Oh, purple ran into a castle. Town center. He's gonna lose 2 or... No, only loses 1. I got excited there. I thought he was gonna lose a lot more. Now he's... You're not making it home. Turn around and fight. Oh, lures these Hunnic knights into a trap. Baller move here out of purple. Absolute fantastic play. By the way, these scouts are still in the back. And for some reason... Okay, but I was going to say purple's resources disappeared. I should have known. They are now all invested in going up to castle. Let's see what he can do here. He's been knocked off his wood line. He's got 1 villager collecting lumber. You guys still see the stream fine? If so, I'm just going to ignore the error messages on my phone here. They might just be on my end. There's a lot of aggression coming out of our Frank. And despite all that, look at that. Kill count's almost identical. 4 civilians apiece, 19 and 22. Idols, 4 villagers for blue, 0. This is a lot of villagers on gold. 14 villagers on gold, 3 on wood. So I guess blue is happy with the infrastructure that he's got. 3 stables. He is going heavy on food and gold. The problem for him, the next farm that needs reseeding is not going to be able to get seeded. What is purple's villager allocation? I mean, his villager count's down 8. No big surprise there. He invested so many resources into scouts. Okay, yeah. Okay, now it's telling me it's excellent. Man, I am so sorry, guys. I'm one of these people who actually... You know, has a pet peeve where I actually expect my internet to work. Our Hun is inside Juan's base. How many kills on this band of brothers? 5 for these 8 units. So he has defended the counterattack quite well, has our farm assist. And now he's moving in. Units clumped, peeling off into 2 different directions. Villagers being pulled off, but again, why are you mining gold over here and not here? Pike, wake up. You are desperately needed. Frankish Knights at this stage of the game, not exactly anything special. Their 20% extra HP basically makes them the same as any Civ with Bloodlines, which, by the way, the Huns are. Oh, almost completed the wall off. Go, go, go. Finish the wall off. Purple, you know you're not walled off, right? Hi, Daniel. Welcome. There's no Rage Forest tonight. The developers released the patch right before we went live, and all of the games I had saved up are gone. No longer viewable. Oh, Blue, why are you focusing on here? It's open. The door is open. Why? He keeps going in and poking in and poking out. I guess he wants to get rid of this knight first. Oh, what a wasted opportunity by Blue. Delete the palisade. Beautiful move out of Purple, though. This is exactly what he was waiting for. And now the pike are closing in. Villagers cocky, returning to the gold. And cocky for a reason. Oh no, but there is another contingent of 7 knights, 780 HP. Attack upgrades, none. Armor upgrades, 1. Meanwhile, Purple's Knights, +2/+1. So he is seriously ahead in the upgrades. Maybe you want to send a villager to repair this. Oh, atrocious pathing leads the enemy right into his base. Oh, yikes. Okay, but a few healthy knights are here. It looks like Purple's got husbandry moving at 1.49 to the 1.35 of the Huns. By the way, what is our Hun doing back home? Not sending reinforcements, still has a spear. It's got 4 spears. 1 up north, 1 south. Where are the other 2? They're definitely not on the offensive. Oh, there's one in the gold line. Look at him blocking the villager. Oh, Purple, and then another one guarding the back of the base-ish. Oh. Look at him. He realizes, hey, I don't need 1,000 wood right now. What I need is freaking food and gold. Daniel, you're trolling us. I think they made 1 or 2 changes that might affect the game. I mean, I don't know, but I suspect 1 or 2 small, superficial changes. Although we did see the first game we watched tonight was a 4-on-4 arena where the Bulgarians with the Gambesons basically had they looked like Teutonic Knights. It was absolutely bonkers. Insane melee armor, insane pierce armor, that Bilbo Baggins upgrade that they get. Town center. Finally going up. Oh, he is shift-clicking farms. We have all been there. Oh, no, look at this. You don't need 6 villagers seeding 1 farm. Not the greatest farm placement, but not the worst. I mean, this one might be the worst. But is this open? No. Is it going to get open with the pike? Doesn't really matter. Somehow, the pharmacist still has 14 army supply, choosing to wait a little bit. I think he sees... Oh, Daniel, I thought you were trolling us, asking about any dramatic changes in the patch, because it's like literally the biggest patch in the last, what, 3, 4, 5 years? There's over 70 changes. So I thought you were trolling, but yeah, no. If you're not aware, yes, it is a major patch. It is going to change a lot of aspects of the games. Some of the players even say it's going to change the very nature of the meta. Definitely is going to have a lot more infantry now that they have extra pierce armor. At least the militia line units. We saw it does not affect any other infantry units. Taking a very wide berth. But he is going to discover this town center right at the most inopportune moment for purple. Oh, gets underneath. Coordinated whacking. But purple doesn't seem too phased, gathering his army in the middle of the desert here, getting ready to tackle the Huns. I mean, now would be a good time to attack. Now would be a good time, by the way, for any of these players to build any kind of forward infrastructure. Oh, this town center, right as it goes up, will fall. These guys now have +2 armor. Purple chooses the moment to pounce. Spearman gets the first poke. The poke heard around the world. But he is going to die very quick. These are much better upgraded, by the way. +2, +1. Oh my god, blue didn't notice that purple's villagers got exited. Oh, you never experienced that? I didn't know that. I didn't know that you never saw a patch. Yeah, so... first of all, I don't like how regularly the patches come out. Especially since they change the... once a new patch comes out, you can't really watch... Oh, something happened with the speed there. You can't really watch games from the old version. The old version being the one that you had like 5 minutes ago. And so, for example, all the Rage Forest games that I had saved for us to watch are now unwatchable. So this is why this is a live cast. These two players are actually duking it out as we speak. But this patch, there are major changes. They messed around with a lot of civilizations. And yes, they did. I'm just looking it up. They did mess with the Lithuanians. Bonus for starting with 150 food has now been changed to each town center providing 100 food. So there was looks like a tiny bit of a change, but yeah. Oh, here we go. Let's see it. Hun versus Frank. So yeah, I don't think the patch really changes the dynamic of the like the actually underlying. Man, this line is tenacious. I don't think it changes really the underlying you know, essence of the game very much. It's still the same exact game, you know. Pike still counter knights, skirmishers still counter this, but 70 plus changes to the civilizations. Plus they introduced a new technology called gambesons, which gives militia line units, so anything from a militia to a man-at-arms all the way up to champions, +1 pierce armor. So I don't know if super duper impactful for the Lithuanians particularly. Their civ bonuses generally are what? The quicker moving spearmen, the quicker moving skirmishers. So the gambesons won't really. I mean, I can see a scenario. Oh, look at him trying to snipe the monk. Oh, so close. Get the high ground. Get to the high ground. But yeah, so I think Lithuanians not super duper changed in any major regard. No, the Lechai have been left alone. I think, like I said in the beginning of the stream, I haven't given it a very detailed review. I took a very quick look in the last 5-10 minutes before the stream started, as I was wondering why the hell are all of my games on Capture Age grayed out? Why can I no longer watch anything? And then I said, oh no, they must have dropped the patch right now. And lo and behold, I go onto their website, and the patch has just dropped. Look at this. Peacocking is our Hun. His score significantly higher than his opponent. Civilian population double that of his opponent. Army supply 21 knights to 14. Our Frank is in serious trouble. Needs to get a few castles up, strategically placed, but he has no stone whatsoever. Instead, choosing to invest in 1-2 town centers. But no, your Lithuanians, I think, are pretty insulated from this patch, but other civs, man. Oh, for sure, check it out. Or check out Spirit of the Law also. He, I think, had a video. The Lion's Mane, by the way, still melting into the hot sun. Our Hun, army supply is 30 to 27. He is getting a lot of different upgrades, and he's heading up to Imperial. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, he's going to get a knight, isn't he? Yeah, he gets a knight. Oh, that's so sour. I think he got 2. This is a bad fight for purple. The pike are going to help out significantly, but let's highlight everything, see what's going on. Yeah, look at the HP. He's down about half the size. But for some reason, blue retreats. Oh, blue, why did you retreat? You could have easily sniped these pike. By the way, did he lose all of his monks? Oh, that's why he retreated. The pharmacist retreated. He doesn't have any monks left. Sour that he just invested a whole bunch of gold into monk upgrades. And purple right-clicking the entire army, moving ridiculously slow. But more and more units from him streaming across the map. 4 or 5 town centers to 3. No wonder our Hun is literally double the civilian population. But purple with the bigger army. A lot of it's in pike, though. Hi, Atlas. Appreciate that. So yeah, Daniel, definitely check it out, because it might actually make you want to try some other civs, because some unique technologies also got changed. The nature of some villager movement and some monk movement has also changed in terms of right-clicking on buildings that are already full with relics and whatnot. Thanks, Atlas. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm hoping by tomorrow to have some Rage Forest games that are played with the new patch with the Gambesons. We saw it in the... check out the first game that we had tonight with the Bulgarian two-handed swordsman with the Gambesons. This is a lot of villagers building a nice little enclave here. More and more. Our Hun is ready to explode, but explode with what? He's got 11 gold in the bank. Purple, though, giving him a lot of space to recover. Gold pile here, gold pile here, gold pile to the back. I mean, he must have seen it now. Oh, just discovers it now. Blue is very much big into these mass migrations of units, of villagers, rather. He does not ever send 1 or 2 villagers. He always sends huge clumps. Look at this. How many is this? 23 villagers over here. 35 villagers over here. I guess he's got the resources to do it. Doesn't really care about downtime. He's got 0 on wood right now, which tells me he's moving them yet again. 2 town centers right next to each other. Okay. They've got each other's backs. Another town center. What is he building at the castle? Anything? No, he's got 5 monks back up and running. Man, how's purple going to respond to this? He's 3 minutes away from Imperial. Down 1,500 points. Army supply 37 to 20. That is the saving grace for him, is that blue does not feel comfortable yet to engage. +2/+2 against +2/+2. Scouting Knight or distraction knight or converted knight. Nope. Let's see, another town center going up for purple. That brings him to a total of 4, but our Hun, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 town centers. Yikes. Okay. I mean, that's definitely one way to protect yourself from raiding. Our Frank, 24 knights to 12, but these 12 are going to be cavaliers very, very soon. Let's see what he can do here. What is his army composition now? 17 pike. Also fully upgraded at the moment for Castle Age, 40 seconds away. Did blue throw this game? He's selling wood. Oh, we know what this is for. We know what this is for. 32 knights, 32 cavaliers about to come out for our Hun. And now, I said that he throw it because purple was building a massive army, not expecting blue to sell all of his wood to buy, rather train 30 cavaliers. The problem for him is he overcommitted to cavaliers. Okay, he's canceling them. He's canceling them. He wants that paladin upgrade. Canceling. There it is. He's got the gold. He's got the food. There it is. 2.5 minutes away. But our Frank is also researching cavalier. He's getting halberdiers as well. Oh, this is going to be an epic clash here between these players. One going pure cavalier paladin. One going mix of paladin halberdier. And 19 halberdiers. Last furnace. Amazing get here for purple. Kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Affects the knights. Affects the halbs. And now he's in here with knights. Wants to cause some kind of ruckus. The problem is he's going to reveal to his opponent that he's going to be a cavalier in 7 seconds. Not too sure that was too wise. Maybe keep that secret to yourself. There they are. And what the hell is this? Blue is playing deathmatch. I'm going to zoom out. Sorry, guys, if you're on a smaller screen. 13 stables. Purple gets wind of it. Immediately charges in. Reckless abandon here. 2 cavaliers and a halberdier. Oh, he's getting the food, the gold. Slowly getting the gold. Will he also go paladin? Okay, he sees the paladins, I think. Yeah, he sees the paladins now. They attack on a 16. His guys attack on a 14. They have 100 HP. His cavaliers have 144. Good night, Dylan. Thanks for joining. And bon appetit. There we go. 2.5 minutes away from paladin. And our Hun, who was for a brief second, going up to what, 45 cavaliers, is now stuck on 23 paladins. I leave it up to you to decide which of those is better. Turn the halbs around, sacrifice them. Purple needs to get his halb numbers up, especially since blue seems to be taking these engages. Look at the HPs on the armies, identical. Oh, gets a halberdier convert. Identical HPs, literally less than 10% apart. Purple hiding in the forest, saying, you're not going to find me if I go north. Why is he going north? Your opponent's entire army is literally 12 tiles away from your base. You can see it with your freaking house. Oh, brave cavalier. Jon Snow cavalier here. Oh, unlike Jon Snow, immediately gets gunned down. Okay, cavalier taking on the 10th town center of our Hun. A very ballsy castle placed, now deleted. Long distance mining of the gold. Yikes. Okay, purple might want to start thinking about moving his army south, and that's exactly what he does. He's got 12 seconds. Oh, look at this. Is he gonna catch the villagers? Catches all the monks. And now we've got Hunnic paladins taking on Frankish paladins. They are going to decimate these villagers. The only saving grace here for blue is that purple doesn't have the last armor upgrade, which he's just now getting. man. An epic titanic clash here in the middle. Let's highlight, see what we're working with. 33 paladins to 21, but 18 halberdiers. HP, again, very, very similar. I mean, if purple's going to go halberdiers, you're going to need more than 2 barracks. You've got 700 wood. Oh, he's going after the castle. He's going after the castle. Wants to deny it. 400, 300, 200, 100. And then stops. Just getting too wrecked. Oh, the villagers are back. Should have continued attacking the castle. Okay, look at the army supplies. 35 to 25. Of that 25, 14 is halberdiers. Although they're not doing a terrible job at softening up these Hunnic paladins. But I'm afraid for purple here. I get the sense that once this castle goes up, it might be GG. He's not moving these villagers. 13 idols over there in one little area. Oh no, let's see if I'm right. I mean, I hope I'm not. This is an epic game. An hour into the game. 183 kills, 122 kills. So our Frank has killed a lot more. Defensive castle, at least make some, at least make another barracks, just one more. And now this, even though this castle is not under any kind of attack or pressure or aggression of any kind, he is repairing it. Oh, never mind. Foot in mouth is exactly what I'm experiencing. There is a big treb here. And he's going to start shelling away at this. Sneaky, sneaky town center here for purple. One halberdier did not want to join in the fight, is the lone survivor of that original army. And oh yeah, good luck with a palisade gate keeping these paladins out. They are now fully upgraded. So are purples. Oh no. Oh, look at this little avenue of attack. Only one paladin can engage. Feel like maybe 2 to the north there. Oh, villagers are pairing. Maybe should have evicted some of these paladins in here, make some room, or rather to block the room. Oh no, oh no. Yeah. Not surprising there. Let's take a look. 101 APM to 71. Fairly relaxed game. 185 kills to 136 civilians. We'll take a look in a sec. Oh man, look at that Hunnic economy. 20,000 higher than his opponent. Wow, okay, upgrades for everyone. So he got Paladin at 59, he got Paladin at 55, maybe 56, so literally 3 minutes apart. Not a bad game. Not a bad game at all. Let's maybe watch one more, and then we'll see what's what. 6 versus 1 NBA AI build wonder. What does it say? Get hero. Okay. Let's see what kind of pro players are playing at the moment. Hera is on a 5-game winning streak. So we've got Team North America and Team Mexico with Hideout. Should we watch that? So far it's 50 minutes long. Could be a good game. Where's Hera, by the way? Or did he stop? No, he stopped playing. So let me know in the chat, what do you want to do? You want to watch some more low elo players? You want to watch some higher elo players? Team North America takes on Team Mexico. Even though, correct me if I'm wrong, these are 2 Mexican flags. Let's see if there's any Rage Forest. There's a one-on-one between the Sweaty Sensei and an AI. There's a 3v3 with somebody called Thank You Messi and Kokich. Nomad Arabia Arena, Nomad Arabia, blah, 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 4 lakes. Let's see if there's one coming up. CBA 6X. Man, if you haven't played that, that's crazy. Version 10, no noobs. Paplu, Zlatan. Let's see if there's any Rage Forest games. Forest, nothing. I mean, I would watch this, except it's probably going to be like a 3-hour game. Then there's the one we saw with the AI, no noob. Juicy Booty Pop. Oh, man. Black Forest. Okay. No AI on this one. So let's see if they've made it into the lobby. Can I speed up the games? Depends on if we watch one of these, I can speed it up. Because as you can see, they're already 51 minutes into this game. So I can definitely speed up past Dark Age, etc. Some of the earlier ones. Oh, we've got Vikings. That could potentially be interesting. You like low elo? Okay, let's see. Research wheelbarrow before the 13-minute mark. Okay. Well, now I guess we have to research wheelbarrow. Let's see what we're working with here. I want like an actual like really low elo game. Even the one we just saw, I mean, the gameplay wasn't as clean as possible, but it wasn't terrible. Serengeti versus Wallow Death. Who are these two? The dude. Man, why does nobody's Elo show up? This is really annoying. I'm trying to find Elos here. But for some reason, none of the Elos are popping up. I think the bronze medal is the lowest Elos, right? Oh, humans versus Huns could be good. Cartman. I mean, this is really bothering me. Why is there no ability? Here, what we'll do, let's... Jerry games. Unfortunately, all my Jerry games are no longer watchable, so I'm going to have to find new ones. Let's watch a low elo game, and let me see if I can find Lithuanians. Let's see if we can find Lithuanians and see... Sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear me scrolling. My mouse is not the quietest. Mongol on Mongol violence. Yes, terrible news. Absolutely devastating. I try, like I said, I tried to log in and prepare, and then all of a sudden it's telling me no, none of your games are watchable, viewable. There we go. Lithuanians against Poles. Let's see if there's any Elos here. Oh, it's on Fortress. Okay, so it might be Daniel, I absolutely would. I don't know how to locate Xbox games. I thought that Xbox logo was indicative that it is a Xbox game, but apparently not. So let's see. We found a Lithuanian game. And it's on Fortress, so it should be nice and fun. If you're not familiar with Fortress, everyone starts with a castle, everyone starts with a barracks. I forget exactly how many villagers. I want to say 9 and a king. Or no king. 10 villagers. Okay, so we've got our Lithuanian here. Now you take a look at the top, you see no longer 150 food. Now it's 100. So, Dasaraznanespa. I think this person just sneezed when they were typing in their name versus Double V203. I guess that rhymes. long distance mining of the gold here for our Lithuanian right off the top. Oh, Game Pass? Okay, yeah. So how do I know if somebody's on Xbox? Do you guys know? Let me know and I'll definitely... Oh, red. Double VO3. I think doesn't really know what to do with these villagers right now. Looks like blue so far with the more active economy. Taking advantage of the farms that came with it. And again, if you guys haven't noticed, or if I haven't beaten a dead horse enough, take a look at the Dark Age barracks. This is the latest big thing on social media. This is just a house surrounded by a wall. Take a look at the house to the top. Take a look at the inside of the barracks. Isn't that crazy? I've been playing this game for so long, I didn't even notice that. Okay, full work going up for our pole. Okay, his economy is in full swing with the exception of one villager who's just kind of waiting for something to come out of this house, just staring intently. My goodness. She is waiting for somebody. Something's happening inside that house, and she is waiting for it to finish happening. No scouting for blue. No scouting for red, although it looks like red actually first to exit his settlement here. Right, Hunter? Right? Me too. Where is the, there it is. Okay, this one's a little bit harder to see, but look at it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's insane. I never realized it either. 16 supply to 12. It looks like blue is taking a very early lead in this game. Again, no scouting at all. Both players happy to just take what comes their direction. Although, never mind, red starting to scout. How are their villager allocations, by the way? Let's see what the players are doing. They need 500 food. So 6 on food for red, 7 on food for blue, which is why he's a little bit ahead, even though he's got more villagers. So it has been spending a bit more food on training villagers. Why are both players long distance mining? Well, never mind. No gold, no stone for our pole at all. Oh, let's see it. Let's follow along. We'll call this guy Greg. Greg the Scout. Okay, taking a little bit of a pee break. Sees the falcon flying overhead. Takes that as an omen that this is you are going the right direction. Oh, discovers the gold. Must be happy, discovers the settlement. By the way, in Fortress, one of the things that I like to do is take a look at the wonky tower placement, because sometimes these towers, every settlement comes with a tower, a bunch of towers. Sometimes the placement is just absolutely like, look at this. What is this tower defending against? The alien invasion from Terra Incognita? Ah, man, I love Fortress. Okay, he discovered. He got a little scared. And then he immediately retreated to the safety of the forest. Not even a forest nearby, just a forest. No, I don't think I can search names, but I'm going to screenshot this message, Daniel, and I'm going to see if I can look those players up and cast the games. Okay. Even though blue has 17 supply and has 45 room, this is the moment he's chosen to build 7 houses in the back of his base. So he is really expecting an alien invasion. Not at the front, but at the back. His scout still. You know, scouting's for someone else. Not for, I'm just going to call him Dazer. Just find Jerry. Oh, man. I'm hoping tomorrow we'll be back to some Rage Forest games. That being said, despite the fact that he's up 2 villagers, he's only going ahead to feudal a little bit ahead. Although up 2 villagers is exactly the 100 food that they start with an extra bonus now. Oh yeah, I'm always down for some Jimmy 2 times. any military for any player? Nope. One going wheelbarrow, one going double bit axe. Wheelbarrow with 14 villagers. Man, it takes time to research that technology. Time that you are not using to build villagers. Which is why your opponent is going to have 21 and you will have 15. I mean, not a bad spread of villagers here for blue. I mean, he's basically taking a kind of an omnibus approach here. Villager on all resources. Even though he's in feudal age, this is the time he wants to get stone. He's already up to almost 400 because, you know, the second he hits castle, he wants to drop a castle. Okay, long distance mining, even though he's got enough for a... Whoa, enough for a mining camp. What is this? This is like one of those... what are those moments here? Red choosing to wall off midway, and finally blue feels comfortable enough saying, you know what, I don't see any aggression. So even though I've already scouted this entire portion of the map, I'm going to scout it again just to make sure, or maybe not. Maybe just kind of hang out. Okay. This, oh my God, this is why the scout is here. He doesn't want another scout attacking his villager. Is he going to patrol, or is he just going to F off somewhere? Look, I don't mind this wall off as much as I mind this one. This one, at least you carve out yourself a niche here. Or as the Americans would say, a niche. A lot of room for farms, good forest to have in the back, a little bit of extra gold in a Tetris piece shape. Whereas red, I don't even know where to begin with this wall off. It is literally in the middle of nowhere. He is on 15 villagers. Man at arms is the is the weapon of choice. Blue, in the meantime, continuing to get economic upgrades, scouting now down to the let's call this what, the 8 o'clock position of the map. Yeah, I think he needs to learn how to use the shift key if he wants to not use auto scout here. I thought we'd have a very fast-paced game here, you know, on Fortress. Instead, 4 men-at-arms are now moving out. No attack upgrades on them whatsoever. And this is the bonkersness, if that's a word, of Fortress. Because look, tower in the back again, defending against nothing. Not a single tower anywhere in the front. Not a single one. And there's no point to this gate because there's a forest right behind it. What the actual hell is going on here? Why can't I click on the tree behind here? Not that red is putting on any kind of aggression at the moment. Okay. Just kind of watching the villager as the villager kind of like admires his handiwork. Oh yeah, I built a real nice gate here. This reminds me of that episode in The Sopranos where Tony takes AJ out for a drive and to show him a church, and he's like, you know, your grandfather built that church. And AJ is very unimpressed because, you know, he's a teenager and it's 1999 or something. Oh yeah, TC idle time is a real big thing in early game Age of Empires. You need to be making villagers, and take a look. Our Lithuanian, 22 villagers to 16. So he's 6 villagers ahead. You are absolutely right, Daniel. Very important to keep an eye on that town center. And that's where micro comes in handy. That's where having a hotkey for your town center. For example, I have a hotkey on my mouse that takes me to the town center. I mean, I can't use it now in casting, but definitely highly recommend if you don't yet. You need a hotkey to bring you back. Oh no, he tethers the quick to the slow. And okay, never mind. Well, look, even the horses are antsy. They want to go out onto the map and cause a ruckus. This guy is putting down roots, by the way. These horses, they're built for action. That's why they're trying to buck. That's why they're trying to throw these guys off their backs. They don't want to just stand here doing nothing. They're not these men-at-arms carrying the heavy armor who are happy to just hang out here and not have to walk a long distance. They are designed for speed. Army supply 8-1, but he's now down 7 villagers, and blue is up to castle with 375 stone. Did spend a little bit of it completing this wall off. Red continuing his. Okay. I mean, has Red explored the left side of his base? No, he has not. This wall off. Okay. Making sure there's no enemy units here. Both players on literally the opposite sides of the world. How far is Red from going up to castle, by the way? Oh, he's gonna be so upset right now. Blue just hit castle. He's 6 villagers ahead. No army supply to speak of, but is that even relevant? There's no ranged units here. So any attempt to bust in through this gate, number one, who cares? Bust in through the gate. It leads literally into a magical forest here. So not much that can be done. And number two, any other attempt to bust in can get repaired. Okay, that's good, Daniel. Yeah, that's very important. Okay, so choosing a bit of a wall off closer to home, but unfortunately, the way this map spawned, look, there's a bit of a corridor between these two forests. And so unless he adds another wall off somewhere here in the middle, this is not a full wall off. This is not a complete wall off at all. Okay, brings the other scout cab. He's safe now. There's no point in defending this part against boogeymen. And blue continuing to build villagers. 27-17. He's got 111 wood. Only 8 villagers, finally 9 villagers. Needs to get that number up so he can probably wants to plop down at the second town center. Look at Red though, nonplussed, doesn't care. I know my opponents in castle. This is the perfect time to get scale barding armor. I know I'm down about 200 points in the score. I know the caster knows, and all of us watching know I'm down literally 12 villagers. But I've got a tiny army that's doing nothing, and a lot of time on my hands. So 500 food away from going up to castle. Only 7 villagers on food. Has he at least gotten all of his berries? No, still not. But with the full work, you never know. Never underestimate the full work. He's got a good amount of wood here for farms. Okay, the blue scout moved this way now. So let's take a look at his scouting. Just went north a little bit. Looks like north-south, north-south. And let's see if he notices this corridor. I mean, he must, right? Oh no, he didn't scout. Otherwise, he would know there's a path here. This wall off is not complete. Guys, I'm going to just take a quick sip of water. And I will be right back, just muting my mic in case you hear any kind of click. And I'm back. Just in time for the third wall off to go up. And look at this little shape he'd made. He literally made a hoarding for himself. Look at this. It's a little enclave where he can just stand and fire on his on enemy units. Somebody on where is it? Oh, there they are. Or no, that's not hoardings. That's just a part of this. Actually, that could be hoardings. I don't know how far it extends. Okay. Blue, oh my goodness, 13 villagers queued up. Daniel, here, take a look. 13 villagers queued up. Instead of, he's got enough wood. Instead of just building a second town center near the gold, near the forest, in the back of his base here. This is a perfect location for a town center, by the way. If he has room, I think he's got room. This looks like 4 tiles. But instead, he's queuing them up in the most inefficient way possible. Literally 11 of them queued up. He is now more than double the villager supply of his opponent, but he does not care his opponent is about. Look at this. Look at the level of symmetry here. One tile away from the gate. One villager building only, although I suspect the second one might join in on the fun once he's finished completing this partial wall off. Maybe start lumberjacking over here a little bit. Man, our blue Lithuanian is going to hit Imperial before Red even hits Castle. Although right as I say that, he does click up the Castle. Okay, on the back of 17 villagers. You know, usually on a high elo games, 19 villagers. Sometimes you'll see 20. Sometimes you'll see 22 on an open map. On a closed map like this, what, 26, 27? Red going up to Castle on the back of 17 villagers. 4 barracks in quite possibly the worst location they can be. Daniel, that is a good move. Much better than this. Oh, he's queued up Imperial. Oh, man. Although, to be honest, as inefficient as blue is being with these villager productions, not as inefficient as red, who has an incredibly weak army. Upgrades, +1, +1, +1, nothing. Oh. Okay. They're getting a little restless, so he has to move them 1 tile east. Smart move. Getting housed in Dark Age is one of the biggest time wasters that holds you back. So not only is town center productivity important in the sense like build, you know, or rather produce villagers, but also make sure you always have population room like these players. 48 population, 80 population room, 26, 50. Both of them have literally double. Another town center. Guys, I hope we're not in for like a 5-hour game. Somebody here has to make some kind of move. Anything out of the castles for either player? University for our Pole. Has our Lithuanian seen relics? He's seen 1 relic. I wonder if he knows about the Civ bonus. Oh, look at this. You know you've got a lot of time on your hands. Oh no, he's gonna lose the villager. But replacement sent out immediately. 48 villagers to 17. Wolf is out for blood. Had a taste for meat. 1 kill already. No attack bonuses. By the way, did he get the boar? He didn't even get the boar in the back here. Oh no. Oh, another tower? Neither player going for boars here. Oh yeah. A lot of people okay, oh, we've got Obuchs hanging out with their big ass warhammers. A lot of people think Age of Empires is slow compared to other games like other RTS games that are out on the market right now. And I think, yeah, the units move slower, but the game is so much more complex and so much more involved than a lot of the other RTS games that, like you're saying, Daniel, you go from 15 to 20 real quick. And in the meantime, if your opponent all of a sudden starts poking and prodding and you have to look away, you forget. Your micro falters for a split second, and all of a sudden you find yourself housed. And all of a sudden you have to pull a villager off of resources, which you don't want to do. Maybe 2 villagers. By the time your housing crisis is fixed, your opponent has already gone up to a different amount of villagers. We have 1,000% bigger army supply for red, although blue is in Imperial. This is the moment he goes for two-man saw. Building population room. He's ready to spam all the livelong day. Nothing being researched, nothing being built. 1 idle villager to the 0 of his opponent. I our poll has stopped building villagers at the 17 villager mark. Is he just going to try to spam light cap? But how much can you really spam with 9 villagers on food? I mean, Lectic is an incredibly powerful... Oh, this is the moment. This is the moment, guys. No! Another false start here for Red, who tricks me yet again. By the way, guys, Blue has not discovered Red. Literally the square on the map that he has not explored. Yikes. Yeah, exactly, Daniel. Other games might be faster. Might be more, you know, quote-unquote modern units with a lot of guns and tanks and ships and air and all that stuff. But yeah, Age of Empires, it might start slow with 3 villagers, or in this case 10, but man, does it get fast real quick. And if you're not on the ball, if you don't have your build orders down, if you don't, you're not able to adapt to the unforeseen. Oh my god, and look at this. The tree is blocking the villager. Oh man. He's just gonna stare at that house all the live long day. 10 villagers on wood, 21 on food, 2,400 gold for our Lithuanian who is building nothing, researching nothing. 6 obos for our poll. I hope this doesn't end with some limp attack here by one player, and then the other just GG's. Red keeps moving these units back and forth, back and forth. I wonder why. Is he practicing his micro? 1,000 gold off the back of 2 villagers is pretty impressive, although we are at the 36-minute mark of the game. 1, 2, 3, 4 relics still available for Blue. This one very much secure behind a massive, evenly spaced wall of towers. Still hasn't noticed that his house isn't being completed. Oh, what are you researching? Oh, look at this. All of a sudden, Blue's exploding with activity. Forging, Two-Handed Swordsman, Cavalier, Scalebarding Armor, Crop Rotation. 54 villagers. Oh, infantry upgrades on the way? Murder holes. Murder holes. Murder holes. This should be a staple of every game. I don't know why the pro players don't get it. Blue, very much a pro player here, at least mimicking one. Oh, he's going up to paladins. He's got enough gold for what, 21? Champions as well. So he is breaking the bank right now to get as many upgrades as possible. He's going to want to get some siege here. The great thing about static defense is that it's nice and safe behind the wall. The terrible thing is Blue can just pivot south and attack here, or he doesn't even need to attack the walls because he can go this way. Not a very strange wall up here by Red. We'll see if it ultimately does inure to his benefit or not. Oh, finally has discovered that this villager was not building anything. Upgrades, upgrades galore. And Red is also clicking up to Imperial. Again, off the back of 18 villagers. Fascinating game so far. I mean, super slow. Not a lot of action, almost barely any action, but very fascinating. I mean, I like Blue's carved out himself a little military industrial complex area where he's built all of his structures. No gate here, by the way. So if they want out, they have to go the long route. They can't even go out this gate, by the way. They have to go out this gate. Look how far these units have to walk just to get the hell out of the base. Whereas Red has created perhaps one of the most bizarre wall-offs here. Continues to evenly space out his towers, although I wonder what he's going to do here where the tree is blocking the evenly spaced tower. How will he react? Will it cause a meltdown? Will he just immediately attack? Upgrades non-existent for him. More and more upgrades, and now we're getting champions coming out. Oh, let's see Gambesons. Let's see Gambesons. Okay, I wonder if Blue will realize that, yes, I'm gathering here and I have no way to exit here. Remember, he does not know where his opponent is. Although even with this small amount of map scouting, you should kind of know. Very unlikely that the opponents... Actually, maybe the base can fit into here. Nah, too big. Okay, everyone's an Imperial. $50 to 60 villagers is all you want. Maybe if you're playing Britons on deathmatch, but if you're planning a big old military attack, 50 to 60 might not be ideal, especially if you need to, especially if your army is easily killable. I'm talking, you know, trash units or even champions. You need enough villagers to be able to replace that army as soon as possible. This is a lot of villagers on one little tile of gold. Somebody at some point is going to have to engage into the other player, no? Let's see what happens here. Let's keep an eye on the only production in the game. Right as I say that, there's no more production, just these 18 champions. Oh, sorry, guys. I hit the microphone. The scout, by the way, still doing nothing. Is he building more infrastructure? Okay. I mean, he's got paladins. He doesn't have any relics. So they are maxed out at a +2 attack. What are you building here? Okay, I like this. Secondary row of houses. Love to see some kind of army out of either player. Winged hussars and keeps. Another castle. I mean, look, these players are playing very defensively. Our poll finally up to 20 villagers. Yeah, exactly. In some cases, you're building an army designed to absolutely just smash your opponent. Although that generally happens in the later stages of the game. Age of Empires is not really a one and done kind of game where you just build an army like this, you clash with your opponent, and then if you lose, you kind of GG. Although I'd imagine at certain elos that is the case. I mean, I've definitely seen a lot of low elo games where the players build up one army, clash in the middle. Red gets overwhelmed because this is an absolute terrible army. And, I mean, compared to this. And then GG's. But if you're engaged in a continued game and struggle where, you know, you have to replenish your army, always have to consider that. And exactly. Ultimately, this is a game of economics, you know? Limited resources in a 1v1. I'm not talking about, you know, team games where you have trade carts. In a 1v1 like this, your resources, the gold, all of this, the lumber, all of it eventually runs out. And so you have to, like I said, this is basically a game of economics. You have to decide what to build, how much to build it with. And then ultimately, once you fight, Can you replenish? Okay, okay. Are we seeing a move out here? 29 paladins. He is just gonna steamroll over red, and us waiting 50 minutes is gonna all be for nothing unless blue moves forward, sees a few towers, gets scared, and then backs away, which I'm hoping doesn't happen. Somebody please build a trebuchet. Two-handed swordsman. Iron casting. There we go. Now what? Your paladins are subpar because you're stuck at a +2. But look at how many champions. Oh my god, 58 champions. Okay, now finally getting squires, bloodlines, but no gambesons? Come on, get gambesons. Well, I guess you have to research squires first, right? I think that's the way it works. The new technology. Let me know in the chat if I'm right or wrong. I think that's how it works. First you have to research one, then it opens up the door to the other. I might be absolutely wrong. I think I read that somewhere. Like I said, did not have enough time excuse me, to go fully over everything right before the game started. But 9 winged hussars, 6 oboes, and 4 two-handed swordsmen are gonna do nothing against 60 champions, 29 paladins. Oh, Lithuanians don't get gambesons? Oh, okay, well, there you go. Okay, thanks, Jose. I appreciate that. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to look specifically at what the patches were right before I started live streaming, or what the changes were. But appreciate that heads up. Definitely going to remember that from now on. Slow move out. Ready to take this on. Where will he engage? He doesn't even know where his enemy is. Lots of horses winning, jumping around. They are restless. This is how much HP of military? 9,000 HP. About to take on 1,600 HP. Let's see a movement. Okay, here we go. Trebs are starting to come out. What an absolute shitty spawn. I can't get over this gate. Literally leading into nothing. So Trebs have to take the long route. He's probably going to want to mass all 4. If I had to guess, I would guess he's going to want to mass all 4 Trebs before he moves out. Left behind 6 paladins. Red unprepared for what's about to hit him. I hope he doesn't GG the second he sees these trebuchets. Otherwise this will have all been for nothing. Okay, moving forward. The Trebs will give him a good amount of vision. Champions also moving forward. The battlefield is being dressed like a salad here with Blue's army. Red producing nothing. Researching husbandry at the 55-minute mark of the game. Still stuck at 21 villagers. I hope he doesn't just GG. Where are these other Trebs, by the way? 2 of them slowly plodding, wheeling their way to the battlefield. And let's go. I hope we see... I mean, this is pretty counter to the way actual armies were placed. Usually you have your strongest unit in the center. Usually infantry with cavalry on the flanks. In this case, we've got the cavalry smack dab in the middle. Battle of Cannae styles with a big chunk of very powerful army on one side. Let's see if he engages in a massive column the way the Romans did and gets sniped by these towers. What are they attacking on? 12, Pierce, 3. That's a good amount of damage. 9 damage. 9 damage for a unit that only has 70 HP? That's not bad at all. What's the fire rate on these guys? 2. By the way, that wasn't the Battle of Cannae that I was thinking of. That was a different battle. I just realized. Cannae was just where the Romans marched in a big rectangle formation. Here we go. Here we go. This is, I don't even know what to describe this as. I don't know. Is there a hobbit somewhere that's carrying a ring to Mordor that this needs to be sent out here to distract? Otherwise, I can't imagine why there's this tiny little army. A monastery with 300 gold in the bank. And then they move. Slowly, slowly. He wants to position them perfectly. Paladins spread out everywhere. 65 paladins. Not a single relic to be had for blue. Nothing on the production tab for red. Oh, man. I really hope we're not going to see a GG out of him the second he sees this army. Okay, he sees it. The winged hussars, antsy and the pantsy, rush forward. And blue disengages. Gets out of the firing zone of these towers. But here we go. Trebs, panic pack. Panic pack. He did not need to pack those. Oh, go. Okay, red with balls the size of, I don't know what. Huge balls on red. Look at him moving out. He's going to see this army. He's going to regret ever moving out. Okay, he pivots. He tries to run home. This is a bait army. It wants to get those units into those tower firing zones. And now the death, the carnage begins. He's attacking the tower, but that's it. Red's army is gone. I mean, he's got 5 winged hussars in the production tab, 5 oboes hanging out, protecting the home front. Blue retreating. There's a gap. Attack, attack, attack. He's going to shell away at this. And this gate, fortified though it is not going to withstand 4 trebs. 73 paladins, 57 champions, 135 army supply. He is literally 3 units away from being population capped. Are the trebs all just firing randomly? Why are they not, why is this gate still up? One is shelling over here? What is happening? What? What is happening? What are these trebs firing on? Okay. Okay, they're packing up. Not Kataparuto Japanese trebs, so it will take a while. And let's see what they do now. They immediately repack. Oh, sends 1 paladin. He wants to explore what kind of army is here to greet him. Not a bad move. Lots of vision, lots of scouting with this 1 paladin. Might want to build a few light cav to do this for him. Although Lithuanians also get winged hussars, so these are the 2 civs that actually get them. Sees 1 tower behind us, sees nothing else. Oh, just move in. Move in, let your paladins kill all these towers. Another small force moves out. This is do or die for our red pole, who is absolutely going to die. Oh, you guys hear that? There's people racing in my parking lot. Oh my god, Obox trying. But my goodness, what an absolute disaster. 1 monk left. Where are you? Oh, he is here scared at what's about to hit him. And oh my god, blue disengages. Red has no army. Blue's got 128 army supply. Trebs continue to inch forward. He's going to want to clear all of this out before he engages. Even though he's got 1,400 gold. Oh my god, look at the production tab. Look at the production tab. He's not even using the shift button. He's just clicking 1 at a time. Up to 60. Not 5 at a time. Blue has enough research, Daniel, just like we were talking about, enough resources here to replenish his army until tomorrow, instead choosing to just lay back and attack these towers 1 by 1. My goodness. Okay, Paladin exploring. Will he discover this hidden little backstab? By the way, very much like Thermopylae with that path. Oh, he discovers it. That's so sour. That is so sour. For red. For blue, pretty damn good. And there's a gap in here. Okay, so now he knows he can engage into the base. He's gonna hopefully swarm with the Paladins. 12,000 HP of Paladins, maybe? Oh my god, I mean, yes, it would absolutely be done, but he's not sending that army in. He wants to make sure they take as little damage as possible. He is one of the nicest military commanders on the planet. Does not want... Oh my god. By the way, what the hell is this? 237 APM? That's Hera level APM. Oh my goodness. 237 APM. I mean, the economy must be bonkers. Double the size of it, more than double. Look at this, ahead in everything. Military, kills, losses. Look at the chart, look at blue. Well, I did not expect that game to go that long, but I did expect red to fold like a house of cards the second he saw those Paladins, and instead... realizing that static defense suffers from the biggest weakness of static defense in that it is static, and therefore these towers are outranged by trebs, which are gunning them down. So thank you, everyone. I think we're going to end it on this game. Hopefully we have some pro-level Black Forest, Rage Forest, something to watch tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll continue with the low elo. I mean, hopefully it's not an hour and 7 minutes of nothing happening right until the moment one player just resigns with 20 villagers. Did lose one to that Paladin. 5% of his population down with one fell swoop. The backstab alley here, which he didn't realize he had. Amazing, amazing. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you for being patient through all the internet issues. Moltar from Moltor, yes. It was very relaxing. It's like the Muzak of matches here. Very calm. Everyone's kind of running at their own pace. Although until you see this, 237 APM. I'm just gonna click on that. One sec. So this is 30 seconds before. Is that the? Wait, what is it? Whoa. Why are you going this? Why are you going so fast? 1637 is when the peak APM was for blue. Let's see what the hell was going on, and then we'll end it. So he's at home. He's got no military. Oh, he's individually microing his villagers. That's why it's high. Pick one, right click. Pick one, right click. Pick one, right click. Man. Oh, man. The wall off. The wall off. In any event, thank you again, everyone, for your patience. Appreciate it. Definitely will be back tomorrow with some new games. We'll be all caught up on all the new upgrades, updates, features. Daniel, definitely go to the Vipers YouTube or Spirit of the Law or even Ornlu. I shouldn't say even Ornlu. Ornlu as well. All of them have fantastic videos out about the new patch and all the multiple changes. Or you can just Google Age of Empires 2 and then patch, and I think the it should be able to show up there. It's 81058. So if you just type in Age of Empires 2 81058 into Google, you should be able to find the actual patch itself and then see all the different changes. It's massive. It's like I said, one of the biggest patches, if not the biggest in the last couple of years. So we'll definitely keep an eye out and see how it changes the meta, the dynamics, all the build orders and stuff and whatnot. But yeah, for now, everyone, thank you so much for joining, and have a great night, and I'll see everyone again tomorrow. Take care, everyone.